I'm going to share my screen. All right, so please let me know when you can see my screen.
I can see your screen.
Awesome. So basically to spin up a tenant or an instance or an environment. All right. So well, it is recommended that that you have an Office 365 license or a Microsoft license. All right. This will actually help you to integrate your Exchange, like I said, the other applications that I was telling you that we can actually integrate into your Dynamics 365, like your Exchange, your SharePoint, so you can expand your documentation and the likes. All right, so I'll just go into the trial. So basically, if you want to give Dynamics 365 a shot, so you can just do a Google search or Bing search, Dynamics 365 trial, then click on this link, then get started with Dynamics 365 trial. So here you can actually explore what Dynamics 365 is all about and what it can actually give to you. So like I said, Dynamics 365 is broken into so many modules, so you don't have a complicated environment. So you can be able to actually have an understanding of what is going on in your environment without having too much unnecessary information within your environment. So now, like I said, so you have sales, customer service, field service, remote assist, and so many more. So Dynamics 365 marketing, depending on your business needs. All right, depending on your business needs. So you just click on try for free. Once you do that, it brings you here. All right, so you enter your email address. All right. I click start free trial. So once you do this, an email will be sent to you, all right, with a link, and you'll be able to actually open your environment. I've already done this, all right, so I'll just go straight into the environment. All right, so once you've done that, all right, so you come to mix.powerapps.com, all right. So here it will list out your environments for you. So now the good thing about Microsoft is that Dynamics and Microsoft Power Apps, flows, everything, they can easily be managed from your Power Apps portal. So once you open mix.powerapps.com and you have your environment, click on admin center, then you have a listed environment list. So this is your environment list, the environments you have within your and the instances you have within your environment. I mean, so this is a trial environment that I've spinned up basically for this demo session. All right, so basically if you'd want more environment, you just need to click on new. All right, so I'm going to explain a few things here for you. So basically there's a difference between a sandbox environment and a production environment. So here you give it a name. All right, so test, we do dynamics test. All right, then so if I'm to explain, so as I was saying, so there's sandbox environment, production, and the reason I have much more option here is due to the subscription that I have. All right, so the difference between sandbox and production environment. So a sandbox environment is basically more of a development environment. So it is not used by your staff members, or it's not basically used by the firm yet. So the sandbox environment houses your trials and your configuration basically. So we all know that you can't just go from just spin up and start using, so you have to do a little bit of configuration. All right, so a sandbox environment allows you to actually do your manipulation and allows you to be able to actually go through your environment with your configuration. All right, so now So that's what a sandbox environment is, and production is in the word. Okay, so production environment is the environment that actually goes live, that is accessible to your customers, to the firm, to the staff members that will be using the environment basically. All right, so that is what a sandbox environment is basically for. So destination now. So it is best you choose your a data center. So basically what this is, a data center. These are the data centers that Microsoft have across the world, being on cloud. All right, so depending on your location, we are in Nigeria here, we are closer to Europe. All right, so that's why we always select Europe as our default location. However, if you'd like, you can select US, you can select other countries. However, it this would actually affect the way your environment loads. All right, so because you are farther from the data center, so you get to uh, see more stuffs in your environment. All right, are we all with me? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so now, so select Europe being the closest, and now every environment needs a database. All right, every environment needs a database. So this database is where uh, your informations are stored. Everything about the information you are trying to have in your environment, this is where they are stored. All right, so you have to create a database and select next. All right, so now, so I'm going to explain a few things here. All right, so basically default language is English for most of us. Then currency. Now there's a difference between the currency that is currently in your environment and your base currency. Now your all the currencies in your environment will work according to your base currency. Your exchange rate will be done against your base currency. So here we use naira. Naira is our base currency, but in some companies, because they deal with foreign customers and the likes, they prefer to have their base currency as US, and create more because within the environment you can create much more currencies, but you have to have a base currency. So the base currency is what your environment would act against. So if you have USD as a base currency, and you include naira in your environment, so anytime you are trying to convert to naira, it would actually create the exchange rate will be against US dollars, or will be against euro, depending on what your base currency is. All right, so select naira. Nigerian naira here. Now, so because I'm using a trial environment, all right, so I don't have all the modules available here. So now what this says is, so you can select as many modules as you want within your tenant. All right, I've already added all the modules. I'll show you what I mean by this. So you can select as many modules as you want within your tenant. So if you want customer service, field service, project operations, sales enterprise, everything within your environment, you can always have this. All you just need to do is check all of them, here. So, and they would create for you. All right, so once you created them, then you can click save and go next. So I'm going to explain security group. So a security group basically helps. What security group basically does is that it helps control who has access to your environment. So now you can have multiple environments. So you can have an environment for US office, you can have another environment for your Nigerian office, you can have another, in order not to have a conflict of information within these firms. All right, so and you do understand that all these staff members that are within one single tenant. one single Office 365 tenant. All right, so which means once they are given the Dynamics 365 license, they'll be able to access an environment with Dynamics 365. All right, so that being said, if you want to control who has access to a particular environment at a particular time, all you need to do is create a security group. All right, so the security group is created within your Office 365 tenant. All right, so you create the security group in your Office 365 tenant and you select add here. You search the group. All right, all employee, all companies, BI strategy, depending on the model that you want each of this employee to have. So you add them to the security group, then you add the security group here on the environment, and you're good to go. I don't want to do that, then I click save. Now, because I've already created a test tenant and I'm out of I'm out of space on my database, that's why I'm getting this error. So once you click save, it basically provisions the tenant for you. I've already done that here. All right, so this is the tenant here. So all you just need to do is select these three dots, click open environment, or you select open environment here. All right, now the environment is loading. All right, so basically the last what it displays for you is the last environment you used if you have multiple modules in your environment. All right, if you have multiple modules in your environment, it displays for you the last module you used. All right, so I'm going to show you all the modules I have here. So by clicking on the current name of the module that you're currently on, it expands for you all the modules you have. All right, so like I said, I've included all the modules on CRM in my environment already. So I have connected field service, I have customer service hub, customer service workspace, I have Dynamics 365 for Outlook. So basically Dynamics 365 for Outlook is an integration or basically an add-in for you to seamlessly from your email, from your Outlook client, be able to send information to your Dynamics environment without actually leaving your Outlook environment. All right, so that's what Dynamics app for Outlook does for you. All right, so there's field service mobile, there's omni-channel, there's on the administrative portals and project service, resource scheduling, sales hub. All these are the modules that I have actually included in my Dynamics 365. And beautifully, what Microsoft has done for us is that they've allowed us the freedom to be able to create our own app and add that app into Dynamics 365. So with the power, leveraging the power of Power Apps and leveraging on Canvas app. So Power Apps, you can use Canvas app to design an application in Power Apps and upload that particular app into Dynamics 365. So here is more of a customization thing. This is you designing what you want to see, how you want to see it, how you want your information recorded, how your business process flow works, and including those into your Dynamics environment and making it seamless and accessible for everyone in the world, no matter where they are. All right. So let's start with customer service. All right, let's start with, I'm just going to do a quick run through of all these modules for us. All right, so customer service. So customer service, like I explained, it's more of an environment where you have to assist your customers in responding to their issues seamlessly. All right, creating cases and getting response to your customers easily and in a timely manner. All right, so now I'm going to run through all the features of customer service hub. All right, so first you have an account. So basically you have the difference between accounts and contacts. I'm going to explain. So account is basically B2B. What I mean by B2B is business to business. All right, so you are a business and you are trying to assist another business. For example, Ha-Shem, we are trying to assist MTN, all right, as a customer. So that's what we do. So that's what an account is. That's then you create an account, all right. So that's MTN here is an account for it's registered in the Dynamics environment as an account, and Ha-Shem is the service provider for MTN, all right. So here you can create multiple accounts, and the good thing is that you can create an account and associate those accounts to a contact. All right. So a contact is the person that works within the business. All right. So it's the contact person within the business. All right. So you can create a contact and associate that contact to a business, and you can create a contact without a business. All right. So let's just start with creating an account. All right. Let me just show. So this is an account, like I said. So Ego Boss. All right, provide a phone number as well, just a generic phone number. All right, so basically you can include their websites, then here is your primary contact. Like I said, so primary contact is the person within the organization. So a particular account can have multiple contacts. All right, they can have multiple contacts within the organization. So basically you have a person within the firm, within Hugo Boss, that actually deals, that is the salesperson. Then you have another person within the organization that is that is the IT manager. All right, so all these are different people that you interact with. However, they are all contacts within a particular account. All right, so let's just add Adrian to Eagle Boss. All right, so immediately it displays the contact here at the top. All right, so once you save, all right, so once you save, all right, the account is created. It creates for you a timeline. All right, a timeline from when it was created to each conversation that happens within that account. So giving you an understanding of what is going on within a particular account, to ensure that you don't miss anything. You don't lose customers. We don't want to lose customers. We want to keep customers within our organization. All right. So what this actually helps you to actually keep these customers within your organization. It helps you to have an understanding of what happens at a particular time within the organization, within a particular account. All right, so and you can actually dial out. All right, when configured, actually you can dial out from here the contact. All right, and create a quick phone call. So now what this means is just like an activity. All right, it's an activity from your environment. So let's just say talk business. Okay, quick talk. Let me just say quick talk. Save and close. So it has been recorded, all right, view records, that I made a phone call to this person in this account. All right, so basically it's a timeline of everything that happens. So this is a timeline of what happened within this account. So basically it's an understanding of everything within your environment. All right, so this is regards to accounts and contacts. Now, what Customer Service Hub actually helps with is that it allows you to be able to add multiple social medias into your environment. All right, so you can have social media platforms added to your environment. All right, so this is a test tenant, hence the reason why no social media profile has been added to this. All right, so these social media profiles can be linked to an account. So basically, if I should add either a website or a Twitter account, or a Twitter account for this Hugo Boss. Display of my social media profiles. It should display here once it verifies that particular once it verifies that particular website to be accessible. It displays here on the social media profiles, and you can even integrate Instagram and the likes to it. All right, so now let's go to cases. All right, so cases are created uh, for you to assist your customers, for you to be able to get for what cases helps, once customer service is more about resolving customers issues, correct? So these customer issues come into your organization and they come in as a case. All right, so once they come in as a case, all right, it is created here, and you are able to actually access all these cases and be able to send mails and respond to customers in real time. All right. All right, so now you can do queues and custom knowledge search. All of these are the features of customer service, all right, that you have within customer service. So let's go into Sales Hub. So I'm just doing a quick run through. This is not a detailed demo of each of these modules. We are still going to create. We still have more webinars where we are going to go into all these modules in much more details than this. So seamlessly you have your accounts and your contacts here. All right, same as we had in customer service hub. All right, so like I said, what it does is that it allows you to be able to have all your information under one umbrella and synchronize them seamlessly. All right, so now what depending on your business process flow, um, there is a lead, opportunity, and then you move to quotes and order and everything. And what a sales hubs helps with is that it helps you from the beginning uh of getting to know a customer, so a customer that you just met and you were like, hi, this is what I sell, and would you be interested in even getting to know about Dynamics 365? We actually deliver on Dynamics 365. So now that is the lead. So the person has not yet committed to getting to want to know about the Dynamics 365, but the person has given you a listening here. All right, so that is a lead. A lead has been created there, so you can come here and create a lead. All right, now, so you can from once a lead is created, then you can qualify that lead. Now that lead is qualified based on the fact that, okay, you've had a conversation with the particular person in question here. You've had a conversation. The person is okay. Yes, okay. Let me try and understand what you can do for me, for my business in terms of Dynamics. And there was a demo, and so you qualify that lead. All right, now the customer has started saying, okay, this is how much I have. This is what I intend to spend on this project. All right, that's when you qualify the lead, and you can add an existing account, and a contact, all right, from EagleBoss into, then you go to the next stage. So now this is called business process flow. All right, so business process flow means it moves from one particular stage to the other. So from lead, it qualifies, you develop, you process, then you close out. So it moves from lead. It is the flow from lead to opportunity. All right, lead to opportunity. All right, so it goes to the next stage. Okay, I've now created an opportunity here. So basically, this is a preloaded Microsoft page, all right, based on research and customer needs. Like I said, all these are customizable. All these are customizable. You can actually customize this environment to actually display whatever you want it to display, and how your business actually works, how your business actually qualifies a lead to an opportunity, then to quote orders, and then invoice. All right, so all these are the modules and the process flows that is allowed within the sales hub. All right, so basically it helps you to make sales from the beginning to the end. All right, from your lead to opportunity, creating then having an understanding of the competitors you have, from to your quotes, to your orders, then invoices, product list. All right, so all these are everything within your sales hub. All right, so I'm going to show you products. All right, so adding products. All right, so now these are the list of preloaded products within the organization. All right, so you can have a product added. All right, and you can have your product properties, more information about your product, additional details, leaving a note. All right, so what the note actually helps to do is that it allows any of your sales members to actually be able to understand what the product does, even if they're just coming in newly. All right, so it's more of a more information kind of thing. All right, a more information guide for any other person that just looks at the product, understands what the product is all about. All right, so this your product page, sales literature. So basically you want to send an email, so the you are trying to qualify a lead, and the customer requested for more information about that particular product. So all you just need to do is come here, then email a link to to your customer, and your customer will have access to that particular email literature. Now you are trying to make a sale, so you would have Microsoft allows you to be able to create campaigns, uh, create a marketing list, allows you to market this product that you have to the environment, to the world, to so for them to be able to say, okay, this is what I am selling, this is what is available for sale within my organization, within my firm. All right, so due to the fact that I have integrated all these modules into one, I actually have cases here. All right, so basically you can, from a case, all right, qualify or make a case a lead. So basically a case, a customer comes to you that I would like to purchase, raise the service request with you that I would like to purchase Dynamics 365. All right, so your customer service agent attends to the person and makes that case a lead and sends it directly to your sales hub. All right, so and you also have other configuration settings within your Dynamics. You can set goals, you can forecast depending on how you want your organization to be. And like I said at the beginning about integration of other applications, so what Dynamics has done is that in this case you can integrate your LinkedIn, all right, to have a better overview of your customers. All right, there's LinkedIn integration, there's Teams integration, so that for seamless calls. All right, so once Teams is integrated, the call icon from your contacts can actually make a call out to your customers, directly to your customers. All right, so I'm not going to go into much more details about this, considering this is just an overview of the whole environment of what Dynamics can do for you. So lastly, I would like to go into project service. All right, I would like to go into project service now. So as you can see, a project service actually helps you to manage your project in a timely fashion. And so there's time entries, expenses, approvals, project templates, schedule board. So this helps you to allocate your project within a particular time, so that you don't have conflicting project being done probably by a singular person. All right, you can have multiple projects moving working concurrently. However, in order not to have one person working on too many projects at a time, so you can actually configure your schedule board to understand what project is actually being worked on by a particular person at a particular time. All right, so that's what this helps with. All right, so it helps you to manage your schedule within your organization. It actually highlights for you the percentage usage of that particular person. So percentage usage is okay. You've already set it within your organization that nobody is to work more than 80%. So 80% might be 4 projects at a time, meaning one project counts for 20%. So once you're trying to schedule another person for another project, the dynamics would let you know that this person is actually on more projects, and you've already set a preset information within your organization that this uh, this person should not take on more than 4 projects at a time. So if you understand what I'm trying to tell you here is that what Dynamics does is that it allows you to actually manage your organization, have an overview of your organization without actually having to write down, jot down, and understand seamlessly how to actually manage and um, be more productive within your organization. All right, so that is what we have time for in terms of your in terms of modules within the Dynamics environment, and that brings an end to my my uh, tech talk, my webinar in terms of uh, Dynamics 365. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions for me at this time, I would love to answer them.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Michael. Thank you very much. Really appreciated. What an insightful session. Thank you for breaking it all down and for showing us that awesome platform. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard from Michael. I believe you've learned one of two things, and I'm very, very sure that the session is so insightful. If you have any question, right now is the best time for you to ask your questions. Of course, you can make use of the chat box. Michael is there to acknowledge your questions, and of course, you can make use of the raise hand feature to ask your question. But let me confirm that you're here with me. If you're here with me, you can of course make use the clap feature, the clap emoji. Let me see. Let's please clap for our speaker, and let me be very sure that you are following us on the call. Thank you. I see you clapping. I see you clapping. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So if you have any questions, please do send in your questions. Send in your questions. I believe Mr. Michael is very ready to take your questions and give you answers. All right. While that is on, while you are thinking about the questions, let me remind you that Ha-Shem, of course, can deploy the Dynamics 365 solution to your organization. I made mention earlier that Dynamics 365 can help your organization, of course, save time so that you all the needless tasks that that you can save time on easily managed. Of course, with Dynamics 365 you can do that. So feel free to reach out to sales at ha-shem.com, to our marketing at ha-shem.com, of course, to request a quote or to request personal customized demo session. All right, I'm still waiting to take your questions. Mr. Michael, it seems as if you did a very wonderful job, and it seems as if no question is coming. Did you expect that, sir?
Well, I did not expect that because I felt like I was not even more detailed in my explanation, and but considering that the webinar was basically just to for a show and tell and not supposed to be in depth. So I do know that in the near future that we'll be breaking down these modules. We'll be able to actually go through all these modules one after the other and break them down as to what they can actually do for us.
Of course, so you add in very right. This there will be of course webinars in the future that would even expatiate on more of those things. But even before that time, of course, you can request for a customized demo session so that you get to get even more in-depth knowledge, and then you are able to customize to fully understand how it will exactly play out in your own organization. All right. As you can see on your screen, of course, you can request a demo session, request a free trial, ask for the price. Of course, you can reach out to us at marketing@Ha-Shem.com or sales at Ha-Shem.com. I believe that Michael has sent in the evaluation form link. If he hasn't, I believe he will surely send it before the end of this webinar. So please take your time. Please, just a minute or two to go through the evaluation form. Please help us know how good we perform and then where you think we can, of course, improve. Would like to get better for you, and want your organization to stand tall among your competitors. So please kindly fill the evaluation form and let us know how we can get better for you. All right. Also, please follow us on all social media platform. That is how you can get access, get information on our upcoming webinar sessions. Of course, you add an overview of what the Dynamics 365 platform can do, and then of course in the nearest future we will even explore more on this topic. You want to follow us on social media, across all social media platforms to be able to get this information firsthand. And then I'm very sure that some people will want to ask that, with the replay link, will it be made available? So we'll be uploading this session to our YouTube platform, our YouTube channel. Of course, you can subscribe to that channel so that you will be the first to also watch the replay. All right, it seems as if there are no questions, and because of that, I would want us, of course, say once again a big thank you to our speaker, Michael Adeyeri, for giving us this wonderful session. Thank you so very much. It is really appreciated. I would also like to thank everybody who took out their time to be here with us. Don't forget, you can always request a personalized demo, or you can always get more. If you need answers to any of your questions, you can always reach out to us. We are always here to answer you. All right, don't forget, very soon, of course, the year is ending, and then, of course, the webinar series will also be ending anytime soon. But, of course, stay with us on all our social media platforms so that you can get information as it goes. Bye for now. Bye for now. I'd like to also say happy new month in advance, because this is 25th of November. All right. Thank you so very much for your time. Please, if you're still on the call, you can continue to listen to our song as it plays. For now, I'm saying goodbye to everyone.